Hi right away today. I just woke up. Been lying here for a while, all sweating and everything, but I'm like, I'll just get up. And then I filmed a quick dream summary. Can only really remember one dream, and I haven't filmed one for a while, but I figured I'll just do that quick. Let's look outside. The window is foggy, so it's hot in here, I guess. Does that mean it's cold outside? They'll go dancing, we'll stay home instead. Isn't that a Wham song? Looks nice out. I'm just gonna get up because my friend Giannis messaged already an hour ago saying, when are you getting up? Because he wants to talk about his website. And my dad is going for a walk with a friend at 2 o'clock to get lunch, and he invited me. So I want to make sure I'm ready to go for that and just attack the day, do lots of stuff. There's a podcast convention going on right now online too that actually it's the one I went to a year ago. Oops, I did it again. I should have gone to bed, but then I went upstairs to the kitchen and I ate too much. I had crackers with hummus and I had a couple of pitas, cheese and butter. Okay, I think I'm drunk. Might be because I already took my melatonin, so I'll probably pass out in a second here, but I just wanted to say goodnight. What did I do this morning? I got up. I guess I just stared at the computer trying to go through emails. And then I was going to go for a walk with my dad at 2 o'clock. And I heard his friend Michael come, and then they left. And my mom was. And then my dad texted me that they were at Kettleman's. He said, too cold for a long walk. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I guess they went for a shorter walk. I mean, that's still pretty far. That's impressive. And then I jogged over, and then at some point my dad was like, oh, yes. And then they were going to drive me back, but I'm like, no, I want to go to the bank, and then I'll go for a jog. And I listened to a podcast, and I bought a croissant, and I bought a chocolate croissant and a cinnamon roll as well. And I brought those home, and I think my mom said she's going to save them for breakfast. And then, so I came back, and then, yeah, just basically trying to plow through my emails. Oh, and I did finally, I think my boss, Giannis, called me and I answered, I guess. Yeah, and he's like, oh, I was going to call you, but I'm too tired. I'm like, that's fine. Oh, that's right. He was going to call me because I messaged him at 1 finally. And then he said, I'll call you 1:30, and then I was waiting around. So he called tonight, and then he's basically like, yeah, just do some research, figure out what to put on my website. I'm like, all right. He's like, I know, it's not exciting for you. I'm sorry, it's not exciting stuff, but you got to do it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he's like, what are you working on? I'm like, I don't know, maybe teach some classes online. He's like, just do a normal job for a bit, and then you can do your little, just get normal, find some copywriting work and all that. And I'm like, yeah. And then around 6:45, my dad texted that they were eating upstairs. I went upstairs, and there was spaghetti. That was quite delicious. And then I had an event at 7 to attend. I got a free ticket to Jewish 45 plus singles North America speed dating event, and they gave me free tickets. So I'm like, all right, I'll meet some people. And I mean, I guess that's what I am. I'm like, how did that happen? So it was nice to talk to people. And then what's been happening? I don't know. Then there's this other dating app, and one of the events was for divorced and widowed people. And I thought, well, I mean, I should have been married at this point. So I joined and met some nice people. Nice lady in New York, but she's from the Dominican Republic. So that made me nostalgic for my trip there 5 years ago, where I spent 3 days in the hospital with norovirus. And then I saw a famous person posting about her birthday dinner at the French Laundry restaurant in LA. And I said, and again, there was truffles in their meal and all this delicious stuff. And then I messaged, I'm like, oh, you've made me hungry, and I'm just going to go upstairs and eat Cheerios. And she's like, normally every night I eat Cheerios. I'm like, oh, so we bonded over that. So that was nice. But then I did go upstairs to take pictures of the Cheerios for her. And then Like we did our 3 minute chat, and then she video chatted me right away, so we talked for another half hour. Um, and I was saying, what time do you normally go to bed? And she's like, oh, I'll go to bed soon because I got to get my daughter up for online learning or whatever. And I said, yeah, every night I stay up too by 5 you feel like it's too late. Like if you go to bed, then you're gonna be like all messed up and whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I'm still talking to myself here. It's because I haven't talked to another human being all day. Uh, all right. Oh, even my eyes are itchy. Last night I looked up, what can you do about itchy ears? Oh, I just got a message from Charlotte. Baby, sleep time. All right, I'll do that. Uh, and I was thinking, I looked up olive oil. Can you pour that in your ear? Because I used to do that, but it says probably not a good idea. Do you ever pour anything in your ears?